Hello everyone, my name is Blinova Anastasia Viktorovna and I am an English teacher of School Gymnasium Lysakovsk. Today we are going to work with textbook Excel 9 by Express Publishing. This is Module 8, Travel and Tourism, lesson number 8, and the theme of our lesson is Man-Made Masterpieces Project. On this slide you can see our learning objectives and assessment criteria. Let's start. Okay, first we are going to revise the material from the previous lesson, and I ask you to watch the video very attentively. After watching, you are to do the exercise on your understanding.
Man-made masterpieces. Around the world, there are man-made architectural masterpieces that have become UNESCO World Heritage Sites. In 18th century England, Queen Anne built a palace as a gift for John Churchill, a war hero. Work began in 1705 and was completed in 1722. It was a grand project and created in the English Romantic style of architecture. Blenheim Palace is located inside an enormous park. Visitors can stroll around the grounds and see the Great Lake and the ancient oak trees, almost 1,000 years old. A lot of the palace's 187 rooms are open to the public, with a huge collection of paintings and furniture from the past. Timur was a military leader who founded the Timurid Empire, which stretched from modern-day Turkey in the west to Pakistan in the east. Timur was a fierce warrior, but he loved art and architecture and was very religious. One of his greatest projects was rebuilding the Mausoleum of Khoja Achmed Yasawa, a poet and wise man who died in 1166. Construction began in 1389, but stopped when Timur died in 1405. It never finished, but it is still a beautiful example of 12th century architecture. It has 35 rooms, including the mausoleum and a mosque, and is covered by the largest dome of its kind in Central Asia. Visitors can see the original paintings and tiles on the walls inside. Do you know of any other UNESCO World Heritage Sites in your country? What makes these places so special?
Now I ask you to watch the video again, and after watching, do the exercise. Please watch the video one more time. I hope that you have watched the video again, and now you are to mark the following statements with a true or false. Please put our lesson on the pause and do the task. Okay, let's check. The first sentence, Blenheim Palace was meant to be given as a gift to John Churchill. This is true. The second, the palace took a long time to build and was finally completed in 1705. This is false. Number 3, there is a lake and a huge park outside the palace. This is true. The fourth, Timur started rebuilding the mausoleum in 1405, but he never finished it. This is false. The fifth, The mausoleum has got 35 rooms and a huge dome covers the structure. This is true. And the last sentence, the walls on the inside of the building are covered with paintings and tiles. This is true. Let's go ahead. Okay, please think and tell me about what are the main parts of these texts. How can we divide these texts? Okay, the main information we can divide into 3 parts. The first, when was it built? What were the reasons it was built? And what are the features? Now, I want you to watch the video and predict what are we going to write our project about. Let's watch the video.
This week our postcard is from one of the most ancient cities in Kazakhstan, Taraz, where historic sites are being restored. One of them is the beautiful Aisha Bibi Mausoleum, which dates back to between the 11th and 12th centuries. To make sure Aisha Bibi is remembered for generations to come, full restoration work began in 2002 on the monument and the surrounding gardens. According to legend, an ancient ruler constructed the monument for a young woman he fell in love with. She was killed by a snake while attempting to go against her parents' wishes to be with him.
The medieval Aisha Bibi monument is dedicated to faith and to love, and it's a sacred talisman.
And that's why so many couples come here on their wedding day, hoping to attract good luck for their lives together. The mausoleum is also admired for its unique construction and decorative art.
What are we going to write about? What's our project will be about? As you watch the video, I hope you understand that we are going to write about the Aisha Bibi Mausoleum. And your home task will be to do research online and collect information about a famous building in our country, Aisha Bibi Mausoleum. You can use some useful phrases. For example, 28 legends, Karahan, the 11th, 12th centuries, the UNESCO World Heritage List, 20 kilometers from Taraz, the Pearl of Taraz, architectural design, no analogues in the whole world, strictly centric tone, ornaments, mystery. And I prepare for you some additional references which you can watch, read, and find all necessary information for your project. Итак, я хочу немножко пояснить на русском языке. Вы должны в домашнем задании приготовить проект, при этом найти всю необходимую информацию в интернет о известном здании нашей страны, это мавзолей Aisha Bibi. У вас даны ключевые словечки, которые вам необходимо использовать в вашем проекте. И ссылки на интернет-ресурсы, которые вы можете использовать. Вы должны составить проект по образцу, данному вашему учебнике с прошлого урока. Надеюсь, все понятно. Ссылки и страницы указаны в вашем маршрутном листе. Thank you for your attention.